In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through two variations of the high row exercise. I'm going to be starting off with how I would teach a complete beginner how to do the high row. So maybe somebody that's done high rows on machine but never with dumbbell. And then I'm then going to show you how to progress that exercise variation. So firstly, this is working the back of your shoulder, otherwise known as the rear deltoid, because we're keeping a higher position with the elbow when we row. Now I'm going to be using a bench here as my prop. You don't have to use a bench. You can use something like a fixed resistance object or alternatively a wall. So firstly, I'm going to place my hand on this. So I've got my hand on the bench. Directly behind my right hand is my right foot. My feet are wider than hip width apart. I'm going to start to bring my bum back. And then from this position, what I'm looking for is a neutral spine, neutral with the head as well. And what I'm going to then instruct the client to do is row up and out at the same time. So when they row up and out, I'm looking for the contraction in the back of the shoulder. And I'm also looking for a nice right angle at the elbow. When they've done their desired amount of repetitions on one side, they're going to do exactly the same on the other. So you can see that front on as well. So feet wider than hip width apart. I've got my right hand here on the bench. Directly behind my right hand is going to be my right foot. And from here, so you can see the right angle, neutral spine, and coming slowly up, squeeze, and back down. Once clients have progressed through that, they're starting to feel the contraction through the back of the shoulder. What I can then do is start to get two dumbbells going at the same time and get them to not use something like a bench. So using a bench is fantastic because it's going to take pressure off the lower back, but ultimately we want to be able to progress to actually using the lower back and core as a key stabilizer in this exercise. So we're going to use the same cues, feet just wider than hip width apart. I'm looking for the client to bring their bum back, dumbbells just underneath the knees, and now both at the same time, breathing in as I come up, pause at the top, and slowly back down. Breathing in, pause at the top, and slowly back down. Final repetition, and back down. What I don't want to see is any cheating or momentum, which would look like this. So I want a nice rigid position every single time the client is bringing the dumbbells down. I want the dumbbells to be just below the knee. That's how to do a high row with dumbbells, both beginner version and a little bit more advanced. You'd repeat that for your desired amount of sets and repetitions.